Alright, so let's talk about how I taught JN Protagonist the arts of one tap. So basically, yeah, this is a quite short intro. Usually I have them like really long, but anyways. By the way, I can't find my mic, so deal with this. So basically, like a month ago, 2 months ago, I think, like September, somewhere around that, or August, I don't remember. Like, yeah, around that time, he asked me to PvP, and he was quite trash. So then he asked me, like, what do I do? Like, what method do I use? And I'm like, do you want me to teach it? And he's like, sure. So, yeah. So then I taught him my method. It's still one tap. I only use like a little bit more CPS to the one tap when like the ping is just not my way. So I really have to. But yeah, so then I taught him one tap, and I also told him to be in first person because that worked for me. But it didn't work for him, so he went back to third person. But we'll talk about that later. So for like a couple of PvP, bro, can I get in a game? Like, I'm not just gonna walk around the lobby. Anyways, yeah, so, I was just like, you're just PvPing. I told him to use like one tap, but he was kind of doing it wrong, so I told him to like do it a bit faster. So if you guys really are gonna ask for proof, I can get JN to comment on this video, but it's fine. But anyways, yeah, so that happened, and then I asked him to like PvP some people, and he was kind of losing quite a lot. He PvP'd me, and he was losing as well. So then I told him to try third person one tap. Yeah, okay. Bro, can I get in a game? Like, Jesus, bro. It shouldn't take that long. I don't know what to say. Like, Bed Wars, bro. Fix their servers. Like, 4 seconds for Skywars? Really? That's crazy. But anyways, yeah, I asked him to PvP some people, and he wasn't winning. Let's just say that. So he wasn't used to it. So then I told him to like try tracking as best as he can. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, just told him to like track well, I guess. So I told him to like use first person, blah blah blah, and like try aiming up if someone's like jumping. This is a tip for you guys as well. If like someone jumps on you and you're in first person, you can either jump as well or just aim up and just PvP them. So that's the tips I told him. They kind of worked, not really. But he was definitely getting better at one tap, so. So then, yeah, I didn't have to teach him that much, but he just kept on PvPing, and then at this point, I was PvPing some people too, like Tides and stuff, and like Typixel. I actually created a strategy with one tap, which he uses right now, which is basically just to use third person and jump while using one tap. I don't know why it worked, but it worked for me. So then I asked him to PvP like Tides or Typixel so I could see how good he is versus them. And he wasn't that good, so. And I realized the big problem was he didn't know how to like, cause Tides turned into a spam jumper because of Typixel beating him. Yo, what? This hacks. What is that? Say on God, that's not hacks, bro. That is some hacks if I've ever seen them. Oh my God. That's crazy. That is some hacks, bro. Anyways, so yeah, he would struggle versus like people who jump. So I told him to try third person one time, and he was doing quite well. But I had to teach him one more thing to actually get him to master one tap, I'd say, which was super jump. If you don't know what super jump is, it's basically timing your jump before you actually, like, before the person hits you, right? So that's what I did, and I told him how to like time and stuff, and then he started using that. The scores got closer between me and him, and he was actually doing quite good. So then after that, I didn't really PvP him that much. I kind of knew he was sorted because I knew he like practiced PvP a lot after I taught him that, and he did. And in his recent video, I think, like how to beat tank or something, I don't know. Yeah, it was that. Or like the new baller one as I'm filming this. You can see his PvP is one tap now, but if you go back like a couple months, you can see that it was actually like spam PvP. But I told him that the hits were delayed, so then he started like trying different type of PvP, which led to one tap, I guess. So yeah, that's the story of how I taught JN how to master one tap. Like when I see this, you guys have to realize that I'm not just like, everything I said in this video is not what we did. Like, we did way more practice than this. We probably did like 2 hours of practice like for a couple of days. So don't think that like I didn't teach him along the way. Like I gave him tips and tricks like while we were PvPing. But yeah, it's just like the overall. So if you think these tips are just easy, I actually had to like play with him. I also late gamed him. He's not gonna beat me in late game, guys. I haven't late gamed in like 2 months and I can probably still beat him if I really wanted to. But yeah, that's how I made JN master one tap. Now I'm gonna ask him for some clips ever since I did, and here's the montage of them. Now, obviously, I would have more clips of him comboing people with one tap, but the problem kind of comes when he kind of deleted all of his clips. Because, of course, he's a YouTuber, right? And on iPad, you get storage from recording, like any other platform, whatever. So he had to delete them so he could record new videos. Respectable. But yeah, that's why I didn't have that many clips, so that's like kind of the only clips I can find, but trust me, he is good. For some reason, my stupid ad just stopped the recording, so yeah. Thank you for watching. That's the story of how I made JN master one tap. And yeah, hope you have a great day. Subscribe and like, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.